Shit.
Okay, okay, David. See you over here.
Ow. I'm trying to finesse this man. If I had my cheerleader, maybe that would actually help me. But no. She wants me to do this myself.
Ah, my share play stopped. Damn. Damn, the share play stopped. Fuckers. Get him, Davey. Fuck him up. Beat his dick off. Be careful of that fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, stun attack! Oh, you missed it, Davey!
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, you got it!
Shit. That's the part that I'm talking about. That he's trying to get me in, so he does that. I'm not coming for it.
So he does have kind of a second phase where he'll start using those a lot more.
Yeah.
You just need to watch out for that.
Come back here, bitch.
Doing that thing again, Naomi. Hold on. I don't know why he's running away like that. Ooh, boy.
Ah,
Take it
shit.
slow.
Damn it.
That's half health.
You know I should have
not
done.
bad.
You know what I should have done, Shadow? I should have waited for him to rush in and do the sprint attack. I knew rushing in like that, he would do that Nordic attack. But I did it anyway. I keep doing that.
Getting greedy.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy.
I know.
It happens when I look. I used to have to tell myself all the time in Dark Souls, when you get a ball down to like a little bit.
Maybe lower the difficulty, Davey? No, I'm not doing that.
Did you kill him on the Berserker difficulty, Naomi? You killed him on Zerker difficulty, didn't you? Right? I would assume you killed him on. Yeah, that's the hard one. So you killed him on Zerker. You're doing it on one level harder, but you're getting half health, so yeah, he might. Hey, David. You're doing good damage, though. You're doing fucking solid damage. You just gotta. You can't make mistakes, basically. Oh, that was nice. 100 fucking damage. Ooh. You're out of stamina, Davey. Remember that.
Yeah. Damn, what the fuck happened? It gave me the parry window, but he just kept attacking.
Oh, I know what happened. He queued his attack. He threw an axe at you.
Okay.
Yeah. It queued his. You didn't see it, but he started the animation where he threw the axe. He threw an axe at you when you parried him.
Okay. Because I keep wondering how he keeps doing that. Okay, I should have backed off then, I guess.
Oh, Naomi, you have decisions coming up that are gonna affect the story. Remember that.
Ah,
You can either be the stubborn one that always wants what you want, or you can be the wise one.
I think I'm gonna need the axe throwing ability.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I'm missing that little element of range. Because when I get him half health, he's going to fuck me up close.
You know what I would get? I'd go get Rage of Helheim.
Mm.
So you can basically, anytime he rushes you like that, you can use Rage of Helheim and knock him on the ground and just sit there and punch the shit out of him.
Okay.
I think you're parry spamming still.
Yeah, I am.
Keep hitting him. Ooh! Your poison's gonna run out. He's got poison damage though. He's good. He's starting to take that damage.
Ow.
7
Yeah.
and tick is not very good though. I wonder
No.
why you're not doing that much. Oh, it's because you're not being able to capitalize on the damage that he's doing. Or you should be able to do more damage to him while he's poisoned because of the armor set you're wearing.
Mm.
Starting to think that the Zerker set might actually be better. Because you'll be at low health.
What does the Zerker set do?
It gives you more damage. I think more speed while you're when you get hit.
Okay.
And you get extra weapon damage and armor.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just something you can test out. If you don't feel like you're getting that much damage off of the Draugr set. I think it'll have a lot more armor too, because it's a bear set. Yeah, it has a little bit of armor. More armor than... And it's already at fucking gold. What the fuck? Yours starts out at mythical already. Mine starts out at red because it's pre-order bonus. You bought yours. Damn.
What should I use?
If you like the hammer, I would keep the hammer.
Okay.
If you don't like the hammer, you can try out Bear Claw. But Bear Claw, so basically what Bear Claw does is when you consume a ration, it gives you increased attack for a little bit of time.
Okay.
But you don't have enough rations really to
No.
I'd keep the hammer on.
I did not. It is for Ragnar, for glory, for the wandering Dringir do I raise my blade.
I feel like that was more damage. The first hit did 93, the second was doing 118. I feel like that was more damage.
You're getting a little bit more speed too.
Mm-hmm. It's just that I fucked up that parry.
You're a long way. My name, we built all of we are 20 killed it. I did not. It is for Ragnar, for glory, for the wandering Dringir do I raise my blade.
Ow. I think he did that thing again where he threw the axe.
Oh, Naomi, got a decision coming up. Let's see what Naomi picks. Shoot. So this one that doesn't affect your this decision does not affect your in-game ending, but it will affect how people kind of look at you. So choose wisely.
I'll cut your corpse. You bleeding dunghill.
He's asking you for an opinion. Understand that he gets the final say because he is king. So he's asking for a suggestion.
Damn. Okay, yeah, I might need the throwing axes and the thing you were talking about. Alright,
Think about it like this, Naomi. If you were a queen and you asked a subject for a suggestion and they said, well, you decide, and they threw it back at you, how would you view that? Would you be offended that they threw that decision back at you, or? Shoot. This is a hard one because you have to understand Viking culture. Okay? When someone makes an accusation like that, these are the two choices realistically that you have in Viking culture. You either kill the person by a death of your choosing, or you banish them, which is basically death. It basically either choice is going to end up that person end up dying in Viking culture, because a banishment in Viking culture is a banishment from that entire area, that realm. And basically, if anyone sees you outside of the village or in the woods or walking on the road, they can just fucking straight out kill you or take you as a thrall, which is a slave, basically. Either way, they're both two, in Viking culture, they're both two bad decisions. And a lot of people that were faced with this decision took dying over being banished because it's, yes, basically. There you go.
you want to die or do you want to be a slave?
Boom!
Yeah.
Boom! Naomi's a fucking, ooh! Naomi's big brain. You got to use that same kind of thinking in all the choices. You need to weigh the options on what is the best decision. And you need to think of your allies always in your decisions in this game, because you cannot go back and change that decision. Those things lock in. You get 3 negatives against you in the story out of like the 6 times you get to choose. It will affect your ending. How important are they? They change your ending. If you get 3 wrong choices out of like the 9 or 6 there are, then you get the bad ending. If you get all of them right and only like 2, you get the good ending. But if you make 3 bad decisions and betray your ally or you do whatever, it gets harder, because later on in the story the lines get muddled between who's your allies and who's not. This game captures, in a way, this game is a lot like The Witcher. with the decisions and how your decisions affect your story.
Oh, that's why I didn't. Okay, I didn't have on the helm.
You didn't have the helm on.
Mm-mm.
For what? You didn't have the helm on for that armor set?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time?
Mm-hmm.
What? Wow, dude. You're a big brain.
I'm a
Small body.
big ass body. Yeah, I know.
Big brain, small body. The fat guy is a kind of a coward. Which fat guy is that? His Stilbjorn? The king? King Harold? The guy you're talking to right now? No, you're talking about Stilbjorn, the Jarl. Yeah, the king, but he's actually a Jarl because they call him king, but he's actually a Jarl. Here you have another decision, but it's not a major one. This is just a question being asked. What you feel as though your fate is. Take those visions that you saw at the seer very seriously.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. These we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand. Warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. Now I have returned, with riches and glory to share.
King of all Norway, King Harold, crowned King of all Norway by 8 of the Jarls of many regions.
Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew. Skull, Sigurd. Skull! And you, Eivor,
You don't like Harold, right?
I have some
I'm not a fan of Harold, because Harold in history, King Harold in history, was a terrible king. He was the first king of Norway. He killed. Actually, if you want a really good history lesson on it, even though it's not historically accurate, Vikings, the show, actually does a really good job of explaining King Harold and his brother's rivalry.
You have been away too long, brother. You do not know the spiced kick of Tekla's meat.
It does have a new taste.
And King Harold did come from a shitty small town, whaling town,
It is good to have
and somehow became king of Norway, and had all this influence. It's because he was the first swindler, really, if you think about it. He knew exactly, he basically was involved, he basically had the knowledge of modern politics. He just tells the people what they want to hear, and then didn't make any claims on it at all. He didn't try to strive for that at all. He just basically told you what you wanted to hear so he could get into a position of power, and then that's okay, he ended up dead anyway. Joe Biden, JK, maybe. Remember that skill I was talking about? How many you got to get to breakfall? Was it 2? 1, 2? Looks like 2. Nope. You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, but you get the hammer. You got the hammer damage up, which means you could run a hammer and a sax, because I think there's a sax one in that tree too. I would get the blacksmith hammer as soon as you get to England. As soon as you get to England, I would grab the fucking blacksmith hammer, because it's the best hammer, other than the Isu weapon. Isu hammer, but you can't get the Isu hammer until you get the full armor set. You have to be worthy to wield it. Hint, hint. Funny story. Find and speak to Sigurd. He's in the Great Hall. You're going the right way. You're going the right way.
Keep that in mind before you
Davy's talking to Basm right now. He's learning how to assassinate people.
Take that one down from the ledge.
Stick bug. Why get that fucking guy on that. Get that scarecrow, Davy. Let's assassinate that damn scarecrow. It sounds like he said 2 gays ago. 2 gays ago.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite.
You have to jump. You have to air assassinate this. You have to get air.
Yep,
Baby.
I know.
You weirdo.
I know.
Your father's off to Harold? Harold?
Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy his gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. Ivar, Uba,
Friends,
They seem generous,
Sigurd,
menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean.
and Tjorborn,
They wield numbers and
the other unknown son.
magic. Lassing has shown me so much.
Tjorborn, the one that had.
Which I
Look,
will share with
oh, never mind. Don't say that. You're gonna spoil it. Bloop.
you. Miss the smell of this land.
Sigurd's not in this game because by this time, Ivar had already killed his brother.
Still,
I mean,
don't know why
Sigurd is in this game, but now I'm not talking about Sigurd, your brother, but Ragnar Lothbrok's son, one of his sons. He had a son named Sigurd that Ivar killed. They killed each other in a dispute. Does this matter? Yes, it does. This is one of the major decisions. This is actually a decision that matters. I will only after you make your decision, I will only let you know if it's a strike or not. Remember, you have 3 strikes or decisions in the game, and there's like 9 decisions you think. What did Sigurd just say, though? Did you hear what he said? No? You didn't listen to what he said? Oh! I'd reload. I'd reload and listen to what he said.
I should find the others.
Because this is one of them decisions that, it's a quality of life decision, too. So if you take the resources to England, it'll make startup a little easier. But, Sigurd will give you Stink Eye. Which is important, because Sigurd's fate and your fate are tied together. But, if you also leave the resources, you have to go do raids. Or you have to go do a raid to get resources. When you get to the settlement. So, you make your decision on what it would be. But this is a story affecting decision. And I was like, damn! Don't you Google it either. You better not fucking Google it. Google is not a resource you can use. She's like, I'm gonna type this shit in. What? Keep resources or leave them. Just tell me what he said. So basically he says to Sigurd wants you to leave the resources with his father. But you're making a claim that you earned some of those resources basically at the raid and that you should take them. But he explains to you to let his father keep the resources and that there'll be plenty of resources in England when you get there. So you make your decision off of that. I think if you take the resources, it's only like 300 supplies and 1,000 something, which is not a lot really. 300 supplies is like 2 raids worth of materials, and then probably be a good idea, right? Considering that Harold is about to swallow up Stjorbjorn's kingdom. Like I said, you got to use wisdom. Some of these ones are gonna trick you. They're gonna make you feel a certain way, and you're gonna feel fucking pissed, and you're gonna be like, "This is the right decision. Fuck you. You're wrong. I'm right." And you're just gonna feel like you betray yourself if you pick the other option. That's just how it feels, though, sometimes. But it might be the right decision. Might be the wrong decision. You never know. Like I said, it's nothing. If you get the bad ending, you just have to do another playthrough to get the new end, or the good ending, or you can just watch the good ending on YouTube.
I jumped off a cliff with my horse. I didn't die, but the horse died.
That was actually the good decision. That wasn't the bad. If you had taken the resources, he'd have gave you the stink eye the whole way to fucking England. And that'd have been strike one. And trust me, there's gonna be some ones where you're like, fuck it, I'm taking the strike on this. Cause I wanna fucking...
Alright. Few, like 30 more minutes and I'm headed to bed.
Try to get as much as you can done.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, because Sigurd is basically like when they say that the seer says that your fates are intertwined, they're literally intertwined. But you're gonna feel like I said, the lines get muddled very, very quickly. But if you just turn a blind eye and do everything, you're gonna be like, this is fucking not right, but it's right, but it's not right, but it's fuck this. I hate this. Decisions get hard. They get hard. They really do. I've sat at a menu thinking about the decisions and the repercussions of the actions. How was mine on the first playthrough? Surprisingly, I actually got the good ending on my... I almost got the bad ending. If I had made one decision more, I'd have fucking got the bad ending, and I'm glad I didn't. But I took a minute, the one that I actually was, the decision I was actually doing, the one I almost fucked up on, I took a minute, I cooled off, and I was like, alright, and I chose the right decision. I went with the wise thing, but the next decision after that, I immediately made a bad decision, which wasn't a bad strike. It was actually not a bad strike. It's a strike, but it wasn't the... If I had made both the bad decisions in that, because there's 2 decisions you can make in one, and it can be a double strike if you pick both the bad decisions. But it was only 1 strike, so I only had 2 strikes at the end of the game. Boy, if I had done that last one, it made me want to. I wanted to so bad. Motherfucker said, "Whoa!" So it gets tough. Yeah, it gets fucking tough. It gets tough because This game actually kind of gets in your feels sometimes. It pisses you off with this shit. You'll see. You'll see. Just think of, you gotta think very Viking. You have to think, what is the honorable thing to do? What is the right thing to do in their culture?
Watch for things. Sly box this one. You're finished. In for the kill. Join the Draugr.
What the fuck? I bash this person's head in and I just explode?
Huh? Did you get your head bashed in?
No, go back in the stream and look. I can't explain it.
What the fuck happened?
I bashed this person's head in and I exploded. I don't know.
Trolls take you.
For the count.
The fuck?
Blood bag.
Ah, shit.
Oh! I know what happened to you, dude. Well, that's unlucky. So
Ow.
Davey, you were right beside an explosive cart, and there was a
Okay.
explosive red barrel next to you when you hit it.
Damn.
When you hit the ground, it smashed. He says it. What? He says what now? Naomi? He said he is angry and sad so calmly. Yeah. Because he is. He's watching his son that he thought was going to sit by his side. But he knows he betrayed his son, so. Hey Naomi, remember when you asked me whether you were getting close to beating the game? You're about to get your answer. You're about to get your freaking answer right now. This could be funny. A mighty fart from Thor to speed our way.
Hey, what target practice? Nail the idiot.
Naomi. The sons of Ragnar. Ragnar. Hey Naomi, there's your answer. I hope that answered that for you. That's the intro, yeah. That's literally the intro. Go ahead and save and see what hour you are to see what the intro For how long it took for the title card to show up. Who the fuck is this? This is Layla. If you didn't play Odyssey, so you don't know who Layla is. But Layla is the female character that you play as when you're in these memories. Layla's badass, by the way. She's actually Layla is she's not invulnerable, but she's not indestructible. She's she can never die. She has a staff, an Isu weapon, or it's an Isu artifact that makes it where she doesn't age. Though she has aged some quite a bit. Since the last game. It's only because she doesn't constantly hold the staff. If she had the staff constantly, you're about to see it actually. Yep. That's the staff that she wields. But as long as she holds that staff, she's in possession with that staff, she can live forever.
I got the throwing. I got the throwing axes. Now to get the other one.
Sean. Sean's gotten so old since fucking the Desmond Miles series.
Are you talking about Arshawn?
She does hold an important sense of the story, yes. Layla is an important character. She is a relative, distant relative of Odyssey's main characters. This game has some magical crap in it. Oh yeah, the entire series is based off of Isu crazy magical crap. That's the whole part of this human shit. Apple of Eden, all of that goes down. You get ready to jump down the rabbit hole. You're gonna be so lost though, because you have no idea what's going on. You haven't played a game since forever ago. You're gonna be fucking lost. I honestly, I'm guessing she's in every game. No. So Layla only got involved into the Assassin's Creed games after the last game. So she was introduced in Odyssey, and she's the main protagonist in this one. Yeah. Yeah, there's a timeline in these games. The Desmond Miles series is 2012, and that's when the world almost got cooked to a marshmallow because the sun, the radiation from the sun. And then Desmond, Ezio's gone, and now they're just throwing up random. So Ezio and Desmond were the original protagonists, right? Desmond Miles was, his whole purpose was to be a martyr. And in AC3, which is the one that you play as the Indian guy, Connor, Desmond dies because he sacrifices himself to power a machine that puts up a magnetic field around the Earth that causes the Earth not to experience a cataclysmic event. Okay? Well, this is after that happened. This is years after that happened. And now the magnetic field that is around the Earth is causing issues with the Earth's poles. And that's what's causing the Aurora Borealis as well. But something inside I don't want to get too deep down the rabbit hole with you just yet. You probably should watch a video on this to get you really updated on this. But yeah, basically. And then AC Black Flag got into it explains the temples that exist around the. Oh, you're reading stuff. You're reading stuff. You're reading stuff that is. You're reading stuff that is. You're reading stuff. You're reading stuff that is. It's spoiling. Spoilers. Just kidding. Oh, but yeah, AC discovered.
Thorn of Slumber.
That's the message that Layla got after exiting Atlantis and preventing Juno. But we are all one person? No. No, it's not all one person. What do you mean, all one person? Explain your thoughts. He said, save us all from another death. That message will make more sense later on in the story. I can't give you that. I can't give you that piece of information because that was spoiled. That will literally spoil the entire story for you. So basically the Earth has gone through a repeat cycle. I can tell you about that. The Earth has gone through a repeat cycle of destroying. The Isu lost their civilization, which the Isu were like part gods. That's what everybody looks at as gods in this game. And they basically lost their civilization to the same thing that it's getting ready to happen to the human civilization. The exact same thing. So they created machines, though, to power this stuff to protect them from a cataclysmic event like that. But they never got to activate them because Juno, which is the evil Isu, or not the evil Isu, she's an Isu that started the revolution between the human and Isu faction. Basically the human faction, which is like Adam and Eve, rebelled against. So Assassins and Templars go to they're an ideal. They have nothing to do with like Isu and they're just two ideals that were at the foundation were kind of, think of it as like government branches where they have two different ideas and they don't like each other because one thinks that the world should be run like this, and the world thinks that should be run like this. The Assassins basically what they believe in is that they believe in like humans should have free will to do as they please with what they please. With all the knowledge, everyone equally having all the knowledge of what they should have. The Templars, on the other hand, want to control all aspects of life and let you live your life, but they want to lie to you about the actual truth of existence, basically.
Damn, I got ran over by a boar.
I told you, it's a giant rabbit hole you jump into. It explains it in the Assassin's Creed games, like the first three, one through Brotherhood. It explains it. They're probably going to do a modern. It will make sense at the end of this game. The next game will probably either be an Assassin's Creed just before the birth of Jesus Christ, or it's going to be a modern day Assassin's Creed because they're lining it up for the big finale. As I can tell it already, they're lining it up for the big finale.
What's the big finale?
The big finale is going to be the last Assassin's Creed game they make.
Mm.
They'll be done with this IP after that.
Mm.
However, I do believe that they will come out with 2 or 3 more games. You never knew they were connected? Yeah, this whole entire dude, like I'm telling you, Naomi, when you get a chance, watch a video on every story explaining all the details, because there's hour-long videos explaining all the details of it. This is universe in itself, and it's got a lot of. That's why I said you guys need to play the games because you're missing a lot of context from that last game.
Yeah.
You don't even know who Lele is. Like that's the thing. Is like if you don't know who Lele is, you're missing some big parts of it. Yeah, the final game is probably going to be a modern Assassin's Creed game that's pretty dope, actually. I'm actually kind of super excited about it. There are a couple of games that don't really matter in the series, like the England game, Assassin's Creed, what is it called? It's the one that's in England, the actual one that's in modern England. Not modern England, but like late 1900s England. I think it's 1900s. But that one really doesn't matter into the story timeline very much. Black Flag semi matters, but doesn't really at the same time. Rogue does not matter at all. Revelation doesn't really matter either. And that's the French one. That one really doesn't matter. Those were just games to kind of... They were building the story. They were writing out the story for this game years ago. To kind of tie in. What would I say the most important ones are? Obviously 1 through 3. 1 through 3 is obviously the most important ones, because it lays the foundation for you. And then Assassin's Creed 3, the actual 3, is an important one because it explains, it wraps up the Desmond Miles trilogy. And then the ones after that would be Black Flag, then Odyssey, and then Valhalla. Yeah, so this one actually has some importance because this one actually ties into. Funny enough, this one is actually going to be. It's like an Easter egg, I guess. But you're going to run into the same temple that Desmond Miles found, and where his body is. In this game, you'll run into it. It's not a huge part of the game. It doesn't have anything to tie in with the story. Yeah. No, this has got a fucking huge story aspect to it. I told you there's a reason I played this game for fucking straight week, dude. This game is good. It will definitely capture you. And I don't know why people are bitching about this game. Like, people are fucking pissed and bitching and shit. People are always bitching about something, though.
Yeah, they're always bitching about something.
Yeah, they're always bitching about something. But yeah, this game's got some good story and shit. To think that Desmond Miles started out as a bartender and then Abstergo abducted him. We will. Yep. No. This is not what I... Yep.
Got what I came for, motherfuckers. Got my warhammer.
Davey is gonna be probably gonna be so confused. Yeah, y'all are both gonna be really confused
What? Confused as to what?
with a lot of this story and jumping down the rabbit hole that is this story.
Oh. Come on, bitch. Oh. I can't parry this fucker. Thank you. I'll take that. Well, I just gored a pig to death. I didn't even know you could parry pigs. Boars, I mean.
Should you listen to it? It's up to you. It's not important right now. It's not like super important to the main game. This is just a side thing that really kind of it gets you into the mind of what Desmond think, well, or what he did think before he died. Desmond was born into this whole thing. That's the staff that she has right there, the staff of Hermes, acquired by the Eagle Bearer Cassandra in 2018. That's the main character that you play as in Odyssey, Cassandra. Because the main protagonist of Odyssey is either Elios or Cassandra, but the canon version is that it is Cassandra, and she is the one that gives you the staff of that is the grave of Eivor. That's Eivor's grave. Yep, that is corrupted. All this will make sense later once you get into the story. It will start explaining it a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more.
Oh, it's this hammer throwing motherfucker. I remember you, bitch.
Yeah.
Ow. I keep forgetting the enemies are stronger.
Yeah. Instead of when you die, yeah, so you're reliving. Yeah, you're in a simulation basically. Layla is the main character of the Assassin's Creed game right now. But you are replaying the memories of Eivor. Basically, they take Eivor's DNA, they plug it into a machine called the Animus, and essentially you replay his memories. And they also, in the later generations of the Animus, like the Animus 2.0, they had something called the bleeding effect, which caused you to see visions, and you also acquire the skills of the people that you run the simulation or the simulation with. So basically, while Layla is in the Animus, experiencing Eivor's memories, she is also acquiring his skills as a Viking, making her a stronger warrior over time. But she's already a badass because she literally has the skills of Cassandra, and Cassandra is like a precursor to fucking... She's potentially one of the most badass assassin characters, not assassin characters because she didn't really belong to the Hidden Ones. She did their... She did their dirty work just like Eivor does, basically. Rebecca and Sean! They both aged a lot. Since she is, yeah, probably the most OP in all of... Considering her... So Desmond had all the skills of Ezio. Like every... He had the skills of Ezio, Connor, Evelion, which is like the female version of the revolutionary assassin. And I think, who else? But yeah, and then you have Marcus Miles, who is, or I can't remember what his first name is, but it's something Miles. He's kind of related to Desmond, but not really. He's a part of the same same family. But he's the Grand Master of Sean and Rebecca, and he has the memories of Edward Kenway, what's his fucking name? God, I'm trying to, the brother and the sister, I'm trying to remember what their names are. And then, also, the French assassin and, the Russian assassin, Nikolai. But the reason Layla has superly overpowered power is because she wields an Isu weapon. She has a Isu staff that fucking makes her overpowered. She can literally, she's entered Atlantis, which is an Isu, it's a Isu area, basically.
Yingling sex dagger.
She has gone into the gates of Atlantis. She holds the key to Atlantis, basically. The staff of Hermes. Which is also, if you notice, that staff is the same... It's the same staff that's on medical, like EMS. That's the health. So it's the sign of health, basically. It's an Isu weapon. What were you saying, Naomi? Oh, I didn't catch that text. What'd you say? See what they said? What'd you say? Something about Isu weapons? Isn't there Isu weapons in this game? Yes, there are 3 Isu weapons in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not going to name them, but you already know what one is because it's inside of one of those files that you read. Funny enough. I will tell you this, there are 2 Norse weapons, Norse mythology weapons that are Isu weapons, and then there is 1 English one. Yeah, you can use them. You could get one as soon as you go to, as soon as you get to England. If you run around and go grab all the stuff for it, you can get the one that's in England. The 2 that you can't get are the 2 Norse ones. You can't get those till the end of the game. Really. They happen to be the 2 overpowered ones, really. But the one that you can get going into England is pretty overpowered too. It's a great sword. It is a great sword. And it is pretty cool. It's an English folk legend sword, actually. Can you help me get it? So funny enough, I haven't actually gone and got it myself. But I know how to get it. I just don't want to do it because it takes a lot of running around to do, and you have to go to areas that are high-level areas, and you also have to defeat 3 high-level enemies that you actually probably won't have a hard time if you cheese them. You can cheese them with the dagger, by doing the left-hand attack. You can cheese them, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to get it though, if you really want to get it, Tag Back TV, the same guy that Davey watches, he has a video on it. He's going to tell you what it is though, automatically. He's going to tell you what the Isu weapon is. Just think of English folk legends, think of legendary weapons that exist in English lore. And you should be able to guess it right off the bat. So if you're gonna work on getting it, Naomi, by yourself, you're gonna spoil it anyway. So I'll give you a guess on exactly what the sword is. Let's think about it. It's an English folk legend. The legend is the sword in the stone. And it's the name of the sword that is in the stone.
Excalibur.
Also known as the Sword of Kings.
Excalibur.
Look, Davey's a big brain dude. Davey's a fucking big brain. He's big brain intellectual. Yes, is Excalibur. Excalibur.
How do you get
Sword of
Excalibur?
Kings.
How do you get Excalibur?
Tagback TV has a video on how to get Excalibur. You have to be in England. It's
Okay.
You can get it right off the bat going into England. So.
Okay, because I want Excalibur.
Oh, that thing is awesome. An Isu weapon. And it is really strong, and it starts out at mythical.
I'm getting
You
my
need to catch
level.
up, baby.
I'm getting my levels up, baby
You
girl.
need to catch up.
Okay.
Alright. Naomi, start the share play up again. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
I already got the dagger. I got several abilities. I'm getting fucking prepared. I guess you win then. Yeah. Eh.
quest will put me... You arrived without a sound. A scar? My uncles and brothers have all... The gods have been deaf to my pleas.
So you want a great victory from me? Or a great death?
No! I want to live. And I could not possibly hope to win against you.
That is true.
But maybe you could lead me to a victory.
I can tell by looking at you, you're not a great warrior. You know it too. There's no reason to deny this. I could bring you a chance at honor. An animal of some kind. Something you could handle.
Yes, yes. That could work. I could add a few details, not...
So now you're... Do not go anywhere. I will only do this once.
I will be here. On my honor.
Oh, my eyes.
Hmm.
I will be here. On my honor.
Now, win your honor.
They are much bigger up close. I do not think I can do this. I do not think I can do this. I will be here. On my honor.
Hello, I am back. How are my children doing?
Good. I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Great. How's the game going?
Good.
Good.
Got a polar bear to follow me.
Everybody wants freaking the... Everybody wants the Excalibur, huh?
Yeah.
Catch up, Davey. Damn. Ivor really said ritual drowning. Yes. You caught that too? Ritual drowning. Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines from Eivor. That shit is fucking funny.
It's going to bring me a beast.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Now,
I'm gonna leave the share play and see if
They are much bigger up close.
it's bugged out
I do
again.
not think I can
It's
do
okay,
this.
I think I can
do not
join it
think I
again.
can do this.
No, I can't. Damn it!
Alan, honor calls.
Damn this new party system. I hate this fucking new system.
Not great. As far as
Dag
that's
nabbit, Shadow. You can pause the cutscene, by the way. You can pause it. It's PlayStation and the stupid new fucking system they have. I hate this new system they have. It makes me want to fucking take my... Ugh. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Host is away from game. Wait until host comes back. What are you talking about? You're fucking raw! Ah! I hate this game! Ah! Ah! God damn it!
Shadow.
Yes.
What is
Okay.
this? What is this?
What is what? What is what?
I got my cursor on my stream.
That is gear. That's the map I was talking about that you bought.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gear. It looks like to the... If I had to take a guess on what that is, you got the Yingling sacks already, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is either the hammer
I got the warhammer.
or that is a spear. Is there anything else I'm missing? Sacks, spear, the hammer, the bone biter. You got the bone biter already, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else is a starting weapon that you can get at the beginning of it? Is it an axe? No, that can't be an axe. Is it a shield maybe? Maybe it's a shield. I know that the one that you just passed that has the book next to it,
Mm-hmm.
that is the mace.
Okay.
That's the flail.
Okay.
That one has you've got the Yingling sacks already, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I missed that. Now we go in your inventory. Like go into your inventory. It's a longbow. Gotta be a predator bow. No, like your weapon inventory. Weapon. It's the recurve bow. That's what it is. Yeah, so that one's the recurve bow. I think. Go into your actual weapons, Naomi. Not the bows. Like the bow, your weapons. Your stabby weapons. Yeah. That's the longbow. It's a predator bow. Got a little sight on it, a little peep sight. He's trying to figure out what this one thing is that's spotted on his map. It's the predator bow. Recurve. I was like, I know what. He's already got all the weapons. Yeah, you need to get that map pack right there, Naomi. Whoa, back up. Back up. You want that? You need to get that. That map pack right there. That thing is what you need, right there. That thing. It's $10. $10 hairs. Davey said he'd get it for you. If you send him nudes.
Yeah, the damn crow laughing at me. But
Huh?
but I said
Davey said...
I said I was gonna get it for her anyway. But thank you for trying to help a brother out, though.
I was trying to help a brother out. Come on, Davey, goddamn. He said he would get you the map pack. He said he'd give you $10 to get the map pack. I have money for this account. I could get it right now. Well then, right? You get it. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. God, that'll make your life a whole fucking lot easier. And you might as well go ahead and get the large silver pack. How much is the large silver pack? $40? No, not the large silver pack. Oh fuck, I almost fucked up there. You gotta buy Helix credits. Hit L2. Might as well get the $20 one. Because you can get the Draugr set with that. This is only 850 Helix credits. So you'd be able to get the map pack and the Draugr set. I only got $15 in the account. Well, sounds like you're shit out of... Well, I guess you could buy a $10 pack and then a basic pack. Right? That's $15. Does it have tax on these things? I can't remember if it has tax on it. Does it have tax? This is an online thing. It shouldn't have tax. It wouldn't make any sense. LC? Yeah. I don't think that wouldn't make sense to me. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, but the map pack will save your life. Fucking, you're gonna love it. It's great. I love it. It tells you where everything is. It tells you where all the armor sets and all the weapons are. So you can just, and all the ability points. So literally, you can go on your map and be like, hey, the ability point is here. Here. Don't I already see the dots? Yeah, but they don't tell you what's there. So you could spend 5 years looking for one ability point, and you're looking at all these million dots. It only tells you when you get close, too. Or you could just look it up. Or you could spend $10 and literally know where they are. And still look them up. Because believe it or not, looking up, I'm not even joking, looking up the shits as gold dots, do you know how many areas look the same, exactly the same? And you're sitting there thinking like, this location looks exactly like this. Why isn't this here? And you're like, what? You want to buy the whole pack. It's right there, the complete map pack. You want everything. Or, hold on. Did you buy it yet? Don't. See how much just the gear and the ability points are. The gear one is $350 and the ability map, yeah, just buy the whole thing. That's fucking holy shit. If you bought them separately, you'd pay.
I'm going to bed, guys.